Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, looks like there is more technical difficulties. Woo, we get to decide which microphone we want to use. Nice. Okay, great. Let's get this going. Okay. Well, there's that. That looks okay. Anyways, how have you guys been? Hope everyone's been pretty well. It's been very humid here recently. Lots of thunderstorms and whatnot. We got tons of like lightning and thunder recently. It's been pretty crazy. Awesome. So let's get into the Soul of Yokai. If you recall, we were at some like last battle kind of stuff. I'm guessing it's gonna end, but will it really? Will it really? We'll just have to find out, I guess. Come on. Well, looks like everyone's all happy. Okay, continue. My Sweet Shifter remake. Wow. They couldn't even feel satisfied with My Sweet Shifter, so they had to remake it. A gentle hand rests on my shoulder. It's finally over. I place my hand over Yukio's. The Tengu brothers land to our side. Nice job, True Wolf. Sakuya makes a gruff noise and looks away. Not bad for a human. Hayato scans the area, sweeping a hand through his hair. Huh. Looks like the yokai are coming back. I peer through the darkness of the town streets. Tentative faces peek out of windows and alleys. It's safe now. We wrecked that commie. It's true, you... Like, why would you say you here? It doesn't make any sense. It's true. You don't have to worry anymore. The yokai world is safe once again. It feels so good to say it. The yokai slowly begin to flood back into the square in high spirits. I take a step forward only to hear a crunching sound from below. Nami's mask? It's broken, and so is Mrs. Yamamoto's. Suddenly, something catches my sight among the crowd. Two blurry faces. It's them. Their souls are free. The mask must have been broken from Hayato's strike. I'm about to tell the boys when I see their figures fade away. We're saved! All thanks to Hayato and that human girl. The kami is gone. Candles and lanterns pepper the darkness, slowly filling the air with warm light. Hayato grabs my arm. You remember how the yokai celebrate a victory, True Wolf? He grins wolfishly as he turns to the gathering crowd. It's time for one hell of a celebration. Jubilant cheers reverberate. That's the word. Jubilant cheers reverberate throughout the village. Hayato pulls my arm. Wait, Hayato! I just choked on my own spit. Wait, Hayato! And lifts me into the air.
And it's all thanks to True Wolf.
The yokai cheer my name and clap. Yukio leans close with I can't speak today. Yukio leans close with a warm smile on his face. I glance at Karasu, who gives me a proud nod. There's a hint of his handsome smile. My gaze then falls on Sakuya, who is standing slightly apart from us. When he catches my eye, he gives me a firm nod. Those two really are brothers. Oh wow, really?
Humans are stronger than they look.
He turns and the crowd parts to let him through. Is he leaving? A familiar figure steps forward and Hayato sets me down.
On behalf of the Yukiona clan, I congratulate you. And on behalf of myself,
She takes a deep breath before locking her fierce gaze with mine.
I owe you an apology. It is clear to me now that I did not make the right call. I apologize for all my wrongful assumptions.
She bows elegantly. Yukina always did what she thought was best for her family, her business and family.
I'm making so many mistakes today, guys.
It takes a strong woman to admit she was wrong. I forgive you, Yukina. But I'm not the only one who deserves an apology. The Yukiona falters as she straightens up.
Right, of course.
She glances at Yukio, who hesitantly smiles at her. Yukio steps towards his sister, whispering to me as he passes.
Thanks, True Wolf.
It looks like things are finally going to patch up between those two.
Excuse me, coming through. Oh, wait.
Excuse me, coming through. Kawa? The Kappa squeezes through the crowd and wringing his hands nervously. I owe you an apology too, True Wolf. I always thought humans were enemies, but it turns out the real foe was here all along. That awful Kami hurt my family and you finally got rid of him.
I don't think I got the right Kawa voice for it, but
I'm sorry for how I treated you. He grumbles and looks away sheepishly.
goodness, I can't talk today.
Aw, he's a big softy after all. Thank you, Kawa. All is forgiven. A stunning smile spreads across the Kappa's face. You know, True Wolf, you're almost as cool as Hayato. The said Oni cuts in with a teasing growl.
I don't know about that.
Hey!
Look over there.
I look in the direction where Karasu is pointing. It's the Tengu, and they brought food.
I mean, weren't they starving not too long ago? Where'd they get the food? They're sharing the supplies brought from the human world.
That's so generous of them. Karasu reaches into his clothes and withdraws some of the fruit we gathered.
With the supplies and this fruit, the village will finally be able to fully recover. You have our thanks, True Wolf.
He sends me an adoring glance as he heads towards his fellow Tengu.
Look at all them, looking so happy.
I look out to everyone as they begin their jovial chatter and merrymaking with one another. To think I almost gave up on my soul to become a yokai. The only reason I didn't is because the boys believed in me. My wandering gaze then falls and lingers on a certain someone. After everything, I feel like I'm more sure of myself and what I want. I'm never going to run away again, no matter how hard things get. Because there's someone I simply can't ever leave. My heart begins to beat faster. I'm now sure of who I want to be with, who I want to spend the rest of my life with. That special someone is...
Wow. So you can be with Sakuya and totally cause that whole cycle again, you know. You know what I'm talking about? Where the girlfriend of Sakuya kissed Karasu and then now she broke up with Karasu, so she's gonna go to Sakuya. But nah, we're gonna go back to Karasu because, you know, we got the feels for him.
Karasu! Karasu looks up from where he's standing with the other Tengu villagers. Several of them call out my name and wave to me.
True Wolf, shouldn't you be in the center with Hayato? This is your celebration, after all.
He looks like he doesn't want to get his hopes up. But I'm done with the uncertainties. I know where my heart belongs. I'd rather be here, Karasu. I reach out my hand, out for his hand, entwining my fingers with him.
With his, I literally can't speak today. Goodness, people.
I reach out for his hand, entwining my fingers with his. There's only one special Tengu I want to spend this time with. The corner of Karasu's lips lift in a handsome smile.
I'm happy to hear that, True Wolf.
Several of the Tengu whistle and cheer.
Karasu and Tengu are a great match. We'll have heroes in the village. Not to mention that trade between Tengu and humans will flourish once again. And imagine how beautiful their children will be.
Karasu tries to give them a firm look, but can't fully hide his happiness.
I had my doubts before, thanks to Sakuya, but I can see there was no reason to fear you.
The gathered Tengu smile at me warmly.
You are always welcome in this village. Especially if you are the partner of our great leader, Karasu.
Karasu looks briefly surprised at their words. The Tengu have finally accepted him as their leader. Karasu turns to me with pride.
How about we go somewhere more private, True Wolf? Ooh, you think there will be some butt rubs here, finally?
The Tengu are sweet, but I can't help but be a little embarrassed by the attention. Okay, Karasu. He scoops me into his arms and his wings unfurl around us. He calls to the Tengu, this time his voice much bolder.
Enjoy the night, everyone.
He leaps into the night sky as the Tengu yell their congratulations. Karasu sets me down gently in Tengu village. It's so quiet. Practically the whole village is out celebrating. Except...
Brother, Brother,
Sakuya, who was staring off into the village, turns to us.
you are welcome to stay at my house, at least until we find a new one for you. No need. I'm leaving.
Wait, really?
The damage I caused was too great. Besides,
Sakuya gives Karasu an appraising look.
the Tengu have a new leader now. One they can truly be proud of.
Karasu straightens up, pride washing over his face at Sakuya's words.
Where
Where will you go? Back to the past? Sakuya glances away.
No, I must make up for my crimes here. I won't be far, should you ever need me.
Sakuya's gaze drags over us.
Although I doubt you will. A strong leader and a girl who saved the yokai world. The two of you make a fine pair to lead the Tengu.
My heart jumps at his acceptance. Sakuya moves forward and places a firm hand on Karasu's shoulder.
Thank you, brother.
His voice wavers with emotion. Sakuya then turns his cold gaze to me.
Treat him well, human, or else.
His words are as chilly as ever, but they lack his usual bite. Before we know it, he vanishes into the night in a gust of wind. Goodbye, Sakuya. I look over at Karasu. The Tengu seems frozen in disbelief. After all this time, the brothers are finally back on good terms. It must be very emotional for Karasu. I slowly take his hand as I gently call out his name. He turns to me with tears sparkling in his eyes, a surprising sight to take in.
Thank you, True Wolf. This was all made possible because of you. You brought my brother back.
I feel my own tears welling up. They both had suffered for so long. He shakes his head, regaining his composure.
There's a nice spot over there.
Karasu leads me to the edge, looking down at the lights in the town below. Looks like the party's going to go on all night.
It was quite the battle.
Karasu shifts closer, wrapping one wing around me.
Ooh, getting cozy.
I press close to his side with a smile.
You really fought well, True Wolf.
It's because I had you to support me, Karasu. I hold out the dagger he gave me, but Karasu shakes his head.
That's yours now.
But isn't this dagger important to you? Sakuya gave it to him when they were still close. Karasu looks down at me, his face lit up by the distant light and stars above.
I have something more important to keep close now.
My heartbeat quickens as Karasu leans closer.
Someone who makes me push myself to become stronger. I would never be where I am today without her.
I look shyly up at Karasu, feeling the blush on my cheeks. Karasu's nose brushes against mine.
I re-earn the trust of the Tengu with your help.
He pauses for a moment.
So will you stay here with me? Will you be by my side and help lead the Tengu?
I can't think of anything I'd like more than to lead with Karasu. I would love to, Karasu. His small, handsome smile fills me with warmth.
I I love you, true wolf.
He closes the distance between us and I melt from the sensation of his lips against mine. Oh my goodness. They're finally kissing, where's the tongue? I need some tongue action. Come on, you guys gotta be feeling up on each other and everything. I finally found my place, and I know I have a wonderful future ahead with Karasu. I wrap my arms around him as we kiss under the shimmering sky. Aww, and that's the end, I think. Now we shall go through the credits and reminisce how useless we were in this entire fight. Nice. Well, that was a journey. Okay, was that literally it? Do I click again? What do you guys think I should rate this? Let's see. I think we enjoyed the story, though there were a lot of hiccups where we couldn't do, like, there were no butt rubs and you had to pay for everything and whatnot. So I'll give it a 3. We'll give it a 3, guys. Okay, cool. And then we can restart the episode, restart the story, or select a season. Let's see, what season do they have? They only have 2 seasons anyway, so I think we don't need to know what happened in season 1. It would just be a repeat of season 2. We can move on to another, what's it called? Game. But we will have to find it, and that may take a while, so I will be looking out for a new game, and you guys can help me the next time. So if you liked this episode, give it a thumbs up, perhaps subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Ta-ta!